Hey everyone, and welcome to BMX News, a weekly live BMX news show where I am not beholden to any sponsors or anyone who does or does not pay me. I just talk about what happened in BMX in the previous week that I thought was cool and I think you guys might care about. So, with that being said, as someone in my position with what I do, there are times where I am like, and things happen, and I'm like, man, I am excited to talk about that. Or, man, I am not talking about that. And sometimes there's things that happen where I'm like right in the middle, and I'm like, I don't know if I should talk about that. But this is not one of those times because I didn't find this. I have to be honest. I didn't find this. Someone else did, and they sent it to me. So let me find this person's name real quick. Let's see. It was Gareth McDonald. He sent me a message, and it says, "Don't know if you would be interested in this, but I think I have figured out who Billy Perry and Dan Crook's new frame sponsor is." And boy, did that lead me down a rabbit hole of holy crap, it's so obvious, and there's probably a ton of people who've seen it, but in seeing that, I realized that like starting a new company, whoever it is like a big deal. You know, it's the kind of thing, oh, I forgot the background music. It's the kind of thing that if I was doing it, I would want to curate it fully. And so I have a dilemma here in myself of like, do I talk about it? Do I not talk about it? Hence the title, I'm going to get in trouble for this because I could very easily get in trouble for this, but the info's all out there. And so in my defense, the Instagram page is live. There's a website with a photo on it and a whole bunch of pictures on different people's Instagram pages that show exactly what we're about to talk about, just without saying it. So, without any further delay, let's talk about what is Rixen Bikes. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but look at this. It's an Instagram page with what looks kind of like a bridge of some sort and a name. No comments on any of the posts, but it exists. Now, let's keep going here. There's a page from Dan Crook, as Dan Crook recently announced he was no longer riding for We the People. And with that, he posted a picture and a story of a bike that was very clearly, well, not very clearly, but I did some digging and found that it was probably a Kink Royale in Royal Ruby Red or something like that. But somebody I know messaged and yeah, whatever. What? We'll get there. So anyways, we see, if we zoom in, this is not exactly investigative reporting because it's so obvious when you have any kind of a hint, but sometimes the obvious is stuff that smacks you in the face and you don't even see it. I didn't even see that, Kurt, so I'm going to have to pull that up. But we see right here, boom, Rixen sticker on the side of the top down tube. Exact same as the logo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, with that being said, let's keep going here. Let me pull the chat back up. We got Dan Crook in a post talking about a trip he was on or something like that, being in Toronto. Here's a picture, somebody's bike. Moving on from there, whose bike could it be? Oops, I shouldn't have closed that. Whose bike could it be? Blue? A geotag over top of where that sticker was at? Interesting. And that is the Billy Perry. Private Eye. I didn't find this. Remember? We gotta blame Gareth here. Not really. But I did tell him I would give him the credit because he sent it to me and I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So we see this same color blue. Now let's keep going here. Billy on his bike. Dun, 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 dun. What is that N behind the name on there? And that Apple logo that just shows that it's the exact same frame. And boom! In the same location. Interesting, huh? So, very clearly Billy Perry is riding a frame, at least with a sticker on it that says Rixen. Next, Greg Henry, also with all the guys in Canada, makes a post with all these people where we see none other than, if I can move over, boom, Billy Perry sitting on the bike with the sticker on it. As well as a sticker here. Where do we got? There's more. There's one here. There's more. I know there is. Boom, right here. Look at that. On this frame. Can't quite tell who that is. But what we can see is that there is a merit trip going on in Canada. Boom, boom, boom. Chi posted a picture. This is like the best one. Of all these frames that have the same sticker on them. Boom, 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 boom. Back there, boom. Everywhere. So one could only be led to believe that this has something to do with all of these riders. And what do all of these riders have in common? Well, they all ride for, let me pull it up. Merit. I don't know if it means anything, but the deductive reasoning, and one could deduce, just to use this word more than once, that potentially they're related somehow, which is really interesting, but we're not done yet. Brooklyn Bridge is the logo. Could be. Kurt said the Merit logo is something like that. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see it. But oh, the bridge logo is kind of a suggestive of an M. I see. Let's take a look at who they're following. Greg Henry, North Jersey Jones, Evan, Reese. Interesting. Mike Brennan. Jack Haneke, Dan Crook, and Billy Perry. We have gotten to the bottom of it. So there it is. I don't know. I'm conflicted on saying all of this just now and putting all of this out there, but it's all still speculation. I don't know how much of what I just said is correct because I don't have any insider knowledge at all. I just had somebody on Instagram send me some screenshots and then I did a little bit more digging, and if this was supposed to be a secret, it was a very poorly kept one, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but I could. And I'm sorry, but you made it too damn easy, guys. You made it too easy. So with that being said, I'm excited to see what comes of this and what they first do. And if this was all part of the plan to have people just talk about it and get the word out there by word of mouth, well then you're welcome, because I just made it the whole thing and there's a bunch of people in here watching and people are going to talk about it if they already aren't. So there it is. Rixen bikes, Rixen, I don't know how you say it. Somebody will correct me, and we'll see what happens with it in the future. if it was supposed to be a secret, they all showed up to a jam with 200 to 300 people riding those frames. There you go. If Brant just disappears, start checking foundations in Jersey. Bert, you are absolutely correct. I don't feel bad anymore. Let's move on to talking about the rest of the nominees for the popularity contest of the year, aka Nora Cup. Should we just go deep down the Alex Jones rabbit hole? I'm talking about Rixen bikes here. Flatland Rider of the Year nominees. I've never done an Alex Jones impression, but I feel like that was really good. Either way, Flatland Rider of the Year nominees: Dub, Kiyo Hayakawa, Matthias Dandois, Yu Katagiri, and Yu Shoji. Now, I have to preface this, otherwise some people might get butthurt at me and leave comments about it, saying that I'm going to do a disservice to everybody else because I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a prediction of who I think will win with the tiniest amount of educated guessing, just based on experience. I am going to say, based on what I saw at the Flatland contest that I went to, where not a single person there could touch Kiyo, that he is going to win another Flatland Rider of the Year Nora Cup. If he doesn't, I don't know Flatland that well. I've only been to one contest. I did win beginner, but I'm just saying. So this is my guess. Yes, this is just guessing, purely not me having a fully educated opinion where I've done all of the necessary research, because apparently you have to give disclaimers before you say anything anymore, or you might offend people. But here we are. I'm gonna guess Kiyo, and if Kiyo doesn't win, I want Dub to win, because both of them are amazing people that I got to talk to, and they were super welcoming, and it was just a good time. So let's move on. Video part of the year nominees. We have DeMarcus Paul, In Due Time, Dennis Enerson, Raven, Joe Foley, BSD, Killian Roth, Zones, and Nathan Williams in 30. And I will say here ahead of time, I've only seen one of these, Dennis Enerson's Raven video, but I do have to question one thing here, because this came out, what day did this get posted? This got posted 4 days ago, September 1st. It's more than 4 days ago. September 1st is when this was posted. I don't know when voting happened, but what I do know, and I love DeMarcus Paul. He is amazing. He guaranteed I don't need to see the video to know that he deserves to be here. But his video wasn't publicly available until August 26th, which was 5 days before this video was posted. So the timing just seems crazy, and I would have to guess that there's some sort of advanced link sent to the people who were doing nominations. But I don't know. It just seemed like weird timing. I'm not insinuating anything here. I'm just asking the question, like, how does the timing work out where in the post about how Nora Cup voting works, it says there's 500 people who are able to vote for this and are sent out for like the nominees. So 500 people saw this before it was publicly available to nominate, or maybe it was just a landslide of the people who have seen it that said, hell yeah, this should be on there. Or maybe every single person voted for Dennis Enerson as the nominee, and then these are the ones and it only took a few for everything else. But They got an advanced link for sure. It was said in the August episode. I assumed, because that's the only thing that makes sense. The timing is just crazy. Either way, if I have to guess or make a prediction on who I think is going to win, it's always gonna be Dennis in my eyes, unless something totally crazy happens, which it very well could. Killian has been killing it. And I mean, all of these names, Nathan Williams, Joe Foley, DeMarcus Paul, they deserve to be there. I think they already have the winner picked by the time they announce the nominees, Adam says. Also, thank you, Adam Ortiz, for gifting 5 members in the chat. Hit me up if you've never been a member, and I will send you the members only Discord link. Yo, how's it only been 16 minutes so far? This is going like fast but slow. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's already happened. I just thought it was interesting, the timing, and the advanced link thing is obvious. There's no other real answer. With that, what else do we have? Reader's Choice Rider of the Year nominees. George from Greece, Joe Foley again in here, Joe Jarvis, Killian Roth, and Mickey Fleck. I think I might have already talked about this one. Did I already talk about this one? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Nathan Williams has it, and he's at Hastings this year. Oh, Kyle McDonald with the heat. But Kyle, let's pull this back up. Video part. Joe Foley could be there. Killian Roth's probably there too. I don't know. It could go multiple ways. Is DeMarcus Paul there and we don't know it? It could go any direction. I would guess we would know if Dennis was there, but I have no idea. Maybe Nathan won? I have no idea. I don't know any. I genuinely don't know anything. But Reader's Choice Rider of the Year, man, when you look at it, all of the people make sense, but like George has been on a tear. George has been on an absolute insane tear this year. Adam, yes, I did talk about Flatland. I just guessed that Keogh would win again. Why do you say dub? But George has been just absolutely ripping everything this year, from dirt jumps to street to gnarly full pipes bigger than anyone else has ever done before in the streets, as well as riding street too. He's my pick. That's what I would pick. But all of the others could have an argument made, and I don't have to give a disclaimer for this one because it's my personal choice. Anyways, Trail Rider of the Year nominees: Andy Schwartz, Keith Terra, Lucas Hallahan, Nathan Hallahan, and Nathan Saunders. This is one I have absolutely zero idea. Like, couldn't even begin to guess. What I'll say is Nathan won last year, and it'd be dope if Lucas could win too, and the Nora Cup would stay in Pittsburgh for another year. But the Trails community is going to vote who they feel deserves it, and we will find out this weekend, I suppose, who won it. I really have no idea. So, with that being said, let's get into talking about the videos from this week. Are we to the videos yet? No, we're still in the highlights. Just so you guys know, by the way, too, I only have until like 5 minutes before 11 because I'm doing a podcast directly after this with Terry Adams. Now, let's talk about Royal Rumble 2024, aka everyone's calling it Rumble in Richmond. There is several videos that are out from this. We have the Rad Share video here, as well as a video from Jess Grenager posted up already. And Then we also have Digs in the Cut. I watched this one. It was a really fun watch, well put together. It looked like it documented it well. I wasn't there, but seemed good. Adam, it is going to be live. We will be live at 11 Eastern with Terry Adams. So yeah, you can watch the coverage from the Royal Rumble that happened last weekend right now. Whew. And then more highlights if you're wanting to tune in for Battle of Hastings this weekend. All of the live streams are already planned and scheduled, so you can get them pulled up and whatever. Will this podcast with Terry Adams be on your channel or where? It will be here on this channel. You just got to reopen my channel and click on it once the news is over. Anyways, Battle of Hastings, the finals, best trick, park session, high air, and the beach rail jam. They are all planned out and ready for you guys to get them pulled up to watch them. It looks like the high air. Oh, wow. So check this out. Beach Rail Jam is going live in 2 hours. Then in 3 hours, the high air. So you can watch those today. Next up, we're finally into the videos from this week. First, we have Tam with Nearly BMX in his video, 2024 BMX. It's short. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds long, but there are so many hammers in here. It is solid. It is a very solid video. Sorry, I have to send a text back. Sorry, I'm texting the Jaywalkers guy right now. Boom. Anyways, let's keep going here. This video is solid. Let's keep moving. S&M Bikes Aussie Rules DVD trailer is up now. We have all these shredders in Australia killing it, riding trails, and there's so much crazy stuff in this video. We got to watch it at OnFest this year, and it was so good. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. What else do we have here? Oh, the fact that when you watch this, or when you watch it, you can pre-order the DVD, which I think is actually available. You can use my discount code, Brant, to save yourself 10% on it and your whole order. This was put together by Stu Johnson. He filmed and edited it, did an amazing job. Guys, the Terry Adams podcast is happening on this channel. All you got to do is find it after this news live stream. It's under the live section. So Stu did an amazing job putting this together, and just gonna have to watch it. It's long. It's fully worth watching. LS, I wish I could, but I just don't think I can. We'll see. Next, we have Kevin Peraza and Chad Curley in a plaza session. Both of them absolutely destroyed this place, and this park looks incredible. It's not only a plaza. I saw a double coping spine mini in there where Kevin 540 barred it. Too much good stuff to list, and it's a quick video, so just check it out. And then going in the burly direction of things for this week, we have a Bone Death video with Josh De La Rosa. Tamara, the podcast is live on my channel at 11 a.m. There you go. And I'm not going to say it again. But this video is insane. Dude's jumping off roofs everywhere, hitting huge gaps. It is so good. And I can't do it any kind of justice. But when you watch this, it feels like Bone Death. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the Bone Death vibe is there, and it's amazing. Then we go in a completely opposite direction from like huge burly setup usage to strictly about the setup and how it's used with Joby Sunder. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But dude kills it. And the last two clips are burly. There's a ton of creative spot usage and unique spots in this leading up to the last two clips, which are gnarly. Let's see. Moving on from here, we have the Village After Hours skate park from Colony BMX session. Does it list riders here? Chris James, Pat Falco, Ryder Wood, Sean Gardner, Kobe Clayton, Clint Miller, Raph Manning, Chris Courtenay, Jaden Fuller, Chance, not gonna butcher that last name, Zach Dangerfield, and Roman DePizza. Check it out. It's also a somewhat quick video, 4 minutes, super quick and with a lot of people in it. Next up, the Underground Savage, Davey Osgood. This video is fantastic. Everything Davey Good does is gold. He's so good. And if you haven't heard of him before, just watch his videos. He's doing things that just require the most balance and skill to make happen. And he's making them look easy. And everybody makes comments about his seat and how it's like wrapped in whatever that is. But it's the kind of thing where like if I was him and everybody's talking about my seat because I had a plastic bag on it for a little bit, I'd be wrapping that thing in random stuff in every single video just to mess with everybody who keeps talking about the seat because it's funny. Davey's amazing. Watch his videos and be prepared to be blown away. I think Davey just has more than one bike. I think that's what it is. One is chainless, because this bike has a normal seat and a brake lever on it. It looks like, maybe not. That's just the street light. This one just has a normal seat and a chain. So I think it's just different bikes for different types of things that he's doing. Next up, we've got the Mongoose 50th anniversary jam video from Mongoose. Paul James, I'm not sure. Are there any gifted subs going? I don't know. But this one is from Mongoose, and they always do an awesome job with their personal videos covering events. They get all the Mongoose riders to do interviews and talk about whatever's going on and highlights, and they're just really, really well done. I always enjoy theirs, and this is no exception. Then we have Dries in Seattle, raw footage. This one is 5.5 minutes long. So there's that. Watch it. You know Dries, he's incredible. Then we've got highlights from Boilie Jam 2024 over in the UK, and that thumbnail is something you might want to see. Then we have a superstar in the chat because he is in the rider list. J.R. Hobbs is featured in the new Empire video called Flock, riding Chase Hawk's backyard ramp. Look at this rider list. Chase Hawk, Matt Nordstrom, Jared Duncan, Jaden Mucha, Michael Woodby, Morgan Wade, Aaron Ross, Clint Reynolds. Shout out to Michael Woodby, on a tear lately. Plus Casey Starling, Brett Silva, Daryl Taco, Will Blunt, Nathan Hostick, Dylan Smith, Reed Sullivan, J.R. Hobbs, Reese Barton, Nina, Jamie Cooper Ellis, Brandon Harris, and Dirty Dan Bogard, Max Young, and Hanson Little. Boom. And how long is this? 16 minutes, 41 seconds. There you go. Check it out. I didn't have time to watch it before the news this week, but I'm sure that it's good. Who is it put together by? To say, filmed and edited by Devin Hutchins. The Hawk's Nest gleams like a jewel in the Texas sun, signal to the apex aerialists across the land. Come on a daring flight of adventure with them and dip your beaks into the meat of their predatory freestyle exploits. Flock. It is. Next up, interview type things. We had Canode Nose with Adam Roy of Burn Slow, and the Our BMX News podcast podcast for the month of August. So there's that. We made it through all the news in 30 minutes, but there's more. More BMX, that is the hashtag. But before we get to that, let's take a look at events that are going down in the month of September. So let's pull up Time BMX app. You already know. And the Time BMX app, quick recap on what it is it's basically like Instagram mixed with a map application for skate parks, bike parks, and bike shops, and an events calendar where you can see all these different events that are going on. And with that, you can see John posted this clip 2 days ago.
The reason I probably like bikes so much
skate park, and you can see that it linked to the skate park. You can see pictures of the skate park. Hey, that's my logo. John, best ramp I've ridden in years. Look at that. So it's super awesome. And then you can see on the map exactly where it's at. Then you can get directions from there. And there is a map update coming soon with looks improvements, and it looks awesome. So that is the map features, but we want to go see the events. Events tab, you can submit your own event. You can sort it via freestyle race, flatland, or pump track. And let's take a look at what's going on this month. So today is the 6th. We have Feast Experience going down in the UK, Wolverhampton for this whole weekend. The USA BMX Freestyle Series Regional Round 4 in Alabama. Back for more tour in New York going down tomorrow. The 28th Annual Nora Cup Awards in Hastings going down the 8th. Then Adam Ortiz gifted another membership. Thank you, Adam. Didn't work out for JR to get one this time. Anyways, eFeast Wolverhampton Pro Video Contests going down from the 9th through October 1st to film their videos. Then the 13th, we have Rampfest BMX Games Series Round 6 in Australia, Extreme Barcelona in Spain, the 13th through 15th, Ohio BMX Trail Series, September 14th, going down here in Ohio, a Light in the Dark Jam going down in the UK, the last Cornhucket, which I forgot to talk about the live stream I did with Carl last night, talking about Cornhucket and everything you need to know. That is on my channel if you need it. But the last Cornhucket is going down not this Saturday, but the following September 14th. It is going to be an amazing weekend. Be there. The National BMX Hall of Fame doesn't say what is happening. Let's click on it. Friday, September 20th, reception party at the museum. Saturday, Vintage Nationals bike show and swap. Old school racing on wood jumps and concrete, along with the 3rd annual bike show. Hall of Fame induction ceremony is going down Saturday. And then Sunday, holy crap. The Karinsky fam dropping the 10 bomb. Hot damn. Karinsky fam. Thank you so much for 10 gifted members. And JR still didn't get it. Sorry, JR, you missed it this time again. Oh, geez. Regardless, thank you. And if you've never been a member and you are in the chat now, send me a message on Instagram. I'll get you the members only Discord link. Sunday, the Tulsa Ride Out. So that's everything for that weekend. Clute Jam in Belgium, the 22nd. USA BMX Freestyle Series Regional Round 5 in Florida, the 21st. Then the digital series is September 22nd through 29th. Early 2000s Ranch Camp Jam in Virginia is going down the weekend of the 27th and 28th. I will be there. I'm excited. I haven't been there since years ago, and it was awesome then. They've done nothing but add more stuff. The Old School BMX reunion is happening at Woodward West, I'm assuming, the same weekend. Then the Ohio BMX Trails Series, the 28th of September, Coasters Trails here in Ohio. So that is, and those are all the events going down in September that are in the app. If you have an event, don't send it to me, send it to the app and sign up for the app so you can get it into there, because I don't have the time to do that all for you, but you can go in and submit an app or an event and they will put it in there. With that being said, we have a hashtag where people who want to be featured in the news use this hashtag and kind of create a little bit of a community here. More BMX is the tag, and we can pull it up in here. Fictive Danny crashing really hard there, riding, killing it here. Phoebes on, oh, that's not a Phoebes, that's like a pedal something or another. I'm not street enough to know the name of that. So that's sweet. Wall riding, awesome. I already like this one. Anything else that's new? 8 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I posted this June 22nd. That's really old. Is there anything new in here? 3 weeks, 7 weeks, that's old. 3 weeks, that's old. That's old. That's old. This is also old. Everything's old. Where are you guys at? You're missing out on the More BMX hashtag and get featured for free in the news. Oh, this is one. Just kidding. That's 3 weeks ago too. Wait, I don't remember that. We're gonna watch it anyways because I think this was edited to include it. Nice. Look at that park. That looks fun. And look at the background. What a view. It updates weird when I pop one Wednesday. Huh. Instagram, why you sucking? Well, that was awesome. I Steal Bears, aka Tim. Todd says he used the tag earlier in the week. Bro, Instagram sucks. I guess this is what we get for the week, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what I can do about it. We need to be able to see a full list, but we can't. That's lame. A bunch of people use the tag and it isn't even going to show. I don't know what to do about that. Just keep refreshing it. Lame. JR used it last week. I'm not checking that notification unless it's in a place where you can't see it. Oh, there we go. All right, so here's Rex post. Maybe it's not even letting me click on it. What is happening? Let's see. I need to get this to pull up. All right, there we go. That's 18 weeks. That's 25 minutes ago. Here we go. This one used it, but I don't understand why not. Look at that. Clearing both jumps. We've seen the progression of this kid on this news show. Just jumping it, then attempting both, now clearing both, and that is sick. Thank you for using the tag, and I'm sorry that it's not working. I don't understand that. Yeah. How lame, man. Give us like 50 highlighted ones, not just this amount. Luckily, this was a newer one, but still. Well, either way, Paul, Adam is right. So I'm sorry to those of you who used the tag and it didn't work. Just ordered my first set of S&M bars for my 09 Fit Trail 3. Gonna be back at it again at 30. I hope that you used my code if you ordered directly from S&M, because then you would have saved 10%. So, full-time dad, it's been a slow week. Refresh it one time. I just uploaded one. Come on, let's trigger the algorithm on. Look at that. It changed. That's 2 weeks ago, but it changed. 8 weeks ago. Why is everything old? Man, that's lame. Well, Everybody's DMing them currently, so we can pull up the ones that get DM'd since Instagram sucks ass. We got Kevin Jackson in the chat with this one. Missed it. We got to refresh. Big dog piss air into the wedge. I like it. Nice foot plant 180. Hell yeah. That was good, man. Nice. Ooh, riding some street. That spot's sweet. Another foot plant 180 to the fronty. Cab 1-footer. All right. What else? Nice. Wall ride 180, wall ride. For some reason, I just can't do that trick very well. Oh, look at that. Like 1 foot of Euro style. Getting in there. Foot plant to can lander over it. Hell yeah, man. That was good. Adam got S&M intricate bars 2 weeks ago. Oh, look at that. The DMs are rolling in. JR. Oh my God, Steve's daddy, JR, in the chat. That's 3 weeks ago. Did we not talk about this yet? I'm pretty sure we talked about this. Yeah, we definitely talked about this one, JR. Either way, the Stees. What's up, Charles? Flip to fakie. Trick always seems so crazy. Fake Steez police. Let's go. I know we got Kevin Zuba in here as well. Let me pull this back off to pull up the dooms. Kevin Zuba in the chat being a lip lord. Look at this. Pegs, rockets, straight triples, back to pegs, in, clean as it gets. Get Weird Wednesday. How are you holding up that bike, Kevin, when your both hands were off? That was sick, though. I already liked that one. Haha. Love it, man. I love seeing people use the tag and just in general being stoked on BMX. So if you used it and we didn't pull it up yet, sorry. Oh, we got Zenki. Zenki's here with the post. Here we go. The most recent one. More POV ledge grinds. Crashing. Ooh, didn't look that bad though. Ledge Phoebes from the POV. Ooh, skate park. What are we gonna have happen here? While I take a drink of water. Cruising POV style. That was a cool transition with the thing covering the camera and then ended up somewhere different. Should do that on purpose more often too. Look like you're having fun cruising around. Shout out to Zenki, always being supportive in the chat. Ooh, crashing. Didn't get to see get up though. Better be okay. What else we got here? That guy needs to upload to YouTube because I don't have Instagram. You need to just get Instagram. We don't all conform to you because you don't have Instagram. You can hold your bike many ways. Sean Lewis, check the Time BMX app. Download it. There's an events section. Let me refresh Instagram once more. Make sure no one has sent their more BMX post in there that didn't populate in the freaking hashtag because Instagram sucks. Anyway, if you guys use the tag, hopefully it'll show up. I will not have the usual BMX news live stream next week because I'll be in Nebraska, but I am still doing a news live stream at 10 Eastern. It's just going to be not my normal setup. Adam, Kurt is trolling at this point. And I think other people might have been trolling too. Either way, that's going to wrap up the news for this week. 15, that many fives, minutes before the Terry Adams podcast starts. It's going to be live on this channel. Just go back to the channel, hit the live tab, and you'll see the scheduled stream. You can click on it. Thank you so much to Adam Ortiz for the 6 gifted members and the Huck Karinsky family for 10 gifted members in the chat. You guys supporting me and my channel goes a long way for me to be able to do this, because I am not beholden to anyone who does or doesn't pay me to do any of the stuff I do on here. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the Terry Adams podcast.